Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Cosmic Creation 144. If you're new here, my name is Monse, and if you're returning, like always, you already know what's up. Real G's here. Thank you for coming back, okay? And if you're new, like I said, welcome. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. I don't know, some shit's going down in my house. I don't even know what the hell's going on. I don't have channeled messages today, y'all, but I did want to kind of like tap in, see what we got going on. If there's anything y'all need to know right now, okay? So let's just cleanse the energy. I love how the sage is like flowing. So maybe that's significant. Maybe you just need to be, thank you, Spirit, going with the flow. Okay? Maybe you're being asked to go with the flow. Like, hold on. Okay. Yeah. Maybe you're being asked to go with the flow. Right now, I'm hearing take it easy. Now I'm hearing that song from, what's her name? Danny Lai? I don't know her name. What is it goes? Just relax your mind, dun 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 dun, ma, and take it easy. It's with Chris Brown. Spirit's like literally showing me the video. Okay. Maybe somebody here is a dancer, because in that video, like, they just meet up to dance. That's all that video is. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna comb my hair. It's hella tangled. Ooh, child. Yeah, so, maybe somebody here is a dancer. Or maybe you need to be... Okay, so... I don't remember what... I'm trying to remember the video it was. But I remember it had to be in like the recent ones, right? I did a video and I mentioned that maybe somebody wanted to take like, oh yeah, it was a download that I got that said that maybe somebody should be taking singing lessons or like vocals lessons or something like that, right? And so this is going back again to what we've been picking up, this of you taking like a chance on something, even though you're like, I never could do that. I could never do that. How could I do that? I've never tried. You know what I'm saying? So maybe, like I said in that video, right? They were just pretty much dancing, but they were in a dance studio. They weren't just dancing on the street or something. No, they were in a dance studio. They met up at a dance studio and, you know, yeah. I don't know, that could be significant for somebody here. Dance or something with music, still with music. I've been picking this up. And even in my other channel. I did a video too where I was connecting with like somebody that was like a musician or a songwriter or a singer. Something. Or you know what? At the end of the day, it really doesn't even matter. I feel like whatever it is, you're going to be a freaking superstar because of it. So don't allow fear to get in the way of that, okay? I don't know who that is for, but I don't know. So I have this oracle. It's called Gaia Oracle. But I don't even know why I grabbed it. I haven't used it. Okay, I'm going to pull overall energy from this deck. It's called Gaia Oracle Guidance, Affirmations, Transformation. Okay, if you guys are interested. Because I was going to pull overall energy from this one. But I don't know. I'm kind of like, nah. Spirit says because you're not lonely. That's what the deck is called. It's called Journey of a Lonely Soul. But you're not lonely. So, yeah, let's get it popping, y'all, okay? Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe. I don't know if I already said that, but if I did, there it is again. Alright, so, Dios Todopoderoso, ¿qué tenemos que saber, Dios Todopoderoso? ¿Qué mensajes hay para el colectivo? Nightwind. It says facing fear. Wow. Nightwind, facing fear, subconscious, subconscious release and healing. Literally the first word, it says facing fear. So this is what you're being asked to do, boo-boo. Okay, Nightwind. Interesting. And I told you, don't allow fear to get in your way. That's literally what I just said. It's like as soon as we hit this chair, it starts taking off. Hold on, there's some that are a little reversed. So, that one. Okay. We had peace on the bottom of the deck. What else, Spirit? What else? What else? Wow. And the card is a number 23, which reduces as a 5. And the 5 is always talking about change. Okay? Lost love. Surrender, healing, release. Wow. We got release and healing on both cards. Okay? In this one it says lost love, surrender, healing, release. You know what I'm getting? I feel like this lost love was you. Because if you look at her body, like there's like track marks, right? Like road marks almost, but there's hearts all over her body. Let me just kind of like... But there's hearts all over her body, you see? Those are hearts. But you see those marks? I feel like you took different roads to try to find love, real love, says Spirit, right? When the whole time you just had to find it in yourself to manifest the real one. Winter's End. Regeneration, rebirth, positive outcome. What did I just say? With facing your fear and a positive outcome. Sorry, these are like... I didn't even... My bad. Ooh, I hope I don't get in trouble for showing that. But that's what I said, right? Positive outcome is literally the last word, the last thing on this card. And I just said it. That at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what it is. As long as you go for it and you give it your all, you're gonna be a superstar. You're gonna be successful. It's gonna work. Thank you, Spirit. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Okay? Man, I gotta be careful with these cards. There's a lot of, you know what I'm saying on them. What else, Spirit? Yeah, my purse is on the little couch. This is interesting. Hold on. 3, 4, 5. 3. No. Hold on, guys. So this is, thank you, Spirit. This is what, yeah, wow. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how the cards are like, I'm going to try to like, I'm going to have to cover shit up. But the way the cards are coming out, it's giving like how it was to how it was. This is giving like how it was versus how it's going, how it's gonna go, how it's gonna be. Thank you, Spirit. Because Night Wind, it says facing fear. It says facing fear. Subconscious release, healing, right? That was the first one. Then we had lost love, which I said, I feel like this was you. This was you finding yourself. The love within yourself. You surrendered, you healed, you released, right? Come on, y'all. Which is this one. I can't show y'all that. I didn't know these cards were like, you know. And then we have Winter's End. Winter's End. It says regeneration, rebirth, positive outcome, right? So after surrendering and just letting Spirit take the wheel and you doing the healing work and releasing and forgiving and doing all of that, you moved from that to this, right? It says Winter's End, regeneration, rebirth, positive outcome. So after doing all the healing work and going through the dark night of the soul and everything, you came up on the other side. And now you have released, you were reborn, basically, okay? And the next card, again, healing. You've done a lot of healing work. Like a lot. And this one, the card is healing. That's what it says, healing. And then it says reconnecting with your true nature. Okay? I don't even know how I'm going to show y'all this. Okay? Yeah. Oh my God, I'm hearing awesome work. Awesome work. Like, cause this shit ain't easy. Okay? Thinking of you, a loving thought. Serendipity is on the bottom of the deck. So let's see what we got going on. Yeah, like, this ain't easy. You know, and sometimes Spirit has to, you know, we have to go through certain situations to be able to finally face ourselves in a way, right? And come down to like, thank you, Spirit. For us to realize that we don't need somebody else's love. We thank you, Spirit. We don't require somebody to love us, right? We don't require that. Is it nice to have? Absolutely. Is Spirit gonna send you somebody like that? Of course. When the time is right. When the time is right. When the time is right. But in the meantime, you're still doing the healing work. You're still doing everything that you need to be doing up until whenever Spirit sends you your person, right? Which, shoot, we've been... Dios. My bad, y'all. My son called me. But look what flipped over. This is who you were the whole time. This is going to clarify the Night Wind. Right? Facing fears. In solitude. But this is who you were the whole time. You just needed to see that in you. You needed to see that you were this. Because you probably did it. Right? Oh my God, I just heard like, I ain't shit. You were probably really, really down on yourself. Like, really down. When at the end of the day, I know it's people in our energy that make us... What did I just say? We've been picking up on this. This is what I'm saying. I feel like you're somebody who loves love. Okay? And with this Empress over here, you know, with her belly off. Two of Swords. You see what I'm... Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. This is probably how you were. And you being all up in your head about shit, right? Thinking like, I ain't shit. I ain't never gonna amount to shit. I ain't gonna be there. Like, you were just talking really, really mean, nasty, says Spirit, to yourself. When the whole time you were just in your head about the situation because you were the Empress the whole time. So, thank you, Spirit. So, this is, again, right, the process, the dark night of the soul, and then coming out on the other side. Okay. What else we got, Spirit? The King of Pentacles. Is the King of Pentacles going to get you pregnant? Or are you this King of Pentacles and you about to get somebody preggers? That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I don't even know. I didn't even know what the freaking King of Pentacles is doing here. Yeah, see? Now I know. This is giving very much like you just needed to trust yourself. You just needed to trust yourself. That's all you needed to do. You didn't need to be here. But again, I do know that sometimes we self-sabotage, right? I can't always say like, oh, it's people and they did it and my mom did it, my cousin did. Yeah, no. It's not always like that. Sometimes it's us. We're in our own way. And sometimes the blessings that God has ready for us, like they're literally around the corner, we fuck them up for ourselves. Okay, hold on, y'all. Ay, Dios. Okay. I'm sorry, that's because my son left to go get Jack in the Box, and he's like, Mom, you want anything? Yeah, so you just needed to trust yourself. So you could have been in that Empress energy probably, you know, but I mean, like I said, sometimes we self-sabotage, and thank you, Spirit, and if we self-sabotage, if we also are around people that don't like support or don't say things like, bro, stop saying so much negative shit about yourself. Like this, that, and the other. Like, nah, like keep a positive da-da-da, keep a positive dee-dee-dee. You know, this is literally going to be the last card for the card. Collective, when I tell you that you've done so much work, look how dark this card is. Like, you can barely even see that tree. That's a massive tree on there, but you can barely see it. So that means that your dark night of the soul must have been a rude awakening, is what I'm getting. This is giving me like 1, 2, 3 knockout, and then you woke up and you were like, whoa, what the fuck just happened? 444, as I said that. Yeah. So maybe you had your spiritual awakening, like, and it just like slapped the shit out of you. Don't get mad at me, okay? Don't get mad. You might have been like a little bit hard-headed. You're like, yeah, God, I see I know what I'm doing. But you're not doing anything to fix it. Yes, God, yes, I know I'm dating a karmic. Ugh. But you're not leaving this karmic. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's like that you're a little thick. Okay? A little thick-headed. But you got it, though. You got it. That's all that matters. You got it. You got it, yes. You're going to have some kind of justice here, though. But because you, see, again, like Twin flame and divine partner, okay? And this is what I'm saying. In this, we're clarifying. Oh my God, this boy. Hold on, y'all. You know, this is very significant. My son is 21 and he's calling me for like the most randomest shit. I always answer when my kids call, regardless if it's dumb or not. Like, I always answer when my kids call because you never know, right? But right now he's calling me for the most random shit. He called me twice already and he texted me as well. And he just barely left the house. So this is what I'm saying. I feel like this could have been a situation where maybe not only you were down on yourself, right? But again, you had people that helped, right? And now that you have found love for yourself, right? That you did the healing and you found love for yourself and you rode the fuck away from these motherfuckers or whatever situation you were in, right? You have some justice coming in. You know what I'm getting to? I don't know if it represents this, but I'm gonna say what I'm getting. I feel like people might have tried to isolate you. Like, you know, that put baby in the corner. And like, bitch, the fuck you mean put baby in the corner? Is what I'm getting. I feel like people who rejected you, people who thought that you were nothing, or people who thought that you might have just like, that you were, that you were disposable. Thank you, Spirit. Are about to figure out that no, the fuck you weren't. Like, this could be a situation where like you were like, you know what? If you don't get your shit together, I'm leaving. And someone said, bye, even though they didn't mean it. And you were like, cool, I'm out. Because you don't isolate me. You don't put me in the corner. I'm the fucking empress, whether you knew it or not. You knew that whatever situation that was, it wasn't working out for you anymore. It just wasn't feeding your soul no more. You needed to leave. Maybe you didn't know why you had to go, but you just knew you had to go. That was that slap that Spirit gave you. And you see how he has, like, he looks like he has nothing, right? Like, no clothes, no nada. And that's what it feels like you just left. You left, thank you, Spirit. You left it all behind. All of it. That's it. You left everything behind. And you didn't care. And you're about to receive some form of justice? I don't know. What's this justice? I saw ascending, but too many came out with it. What was that? It was the Wheel of Fortune. Again, you might have not known why, but you knew you had to get the fuck out. This is that slap in the face. I just saw the Eight of Swords. Yeah, look, balance. The Two of Pentacles. Something's being restored, like something's being balanced out for you. Like, I can't say it enough. So maybe that could be this, right? Maybe not justice, but balance. A lot of balance. Maybe this is what you've been working on. Balancing out your life, controlling your emotions, learning how to forgive and understand. And like, again, I know Spirit be saying, right, we gotta love our enemy, forgive our enemy, because they know not what they do. But damn, that'd be hard, y'all. Don't it? I be thinking like, yes, the fuck they do know what they're doing. If I'm gonna go and do some bibbity bop in the corner on someone, I know what I'm doing. Right? Just like I'm doing this for you guys, right? Like, look at this. Again, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Right? But So maybe what you just did, right, with that six of, what is it? The six of the swords. You removed yourself and that's it. You went ghost. You went muted. You muted? Muted. I heard muted. Yeah. You didn't talk to them. You didn't look for them. You didn't ask about them. Nada. You focused on what was that? What you what is it? You knew what time it was. You know what time it is? You know what time it is. You know what time it is. That's what it is. You know what time it is. Oh no. You know what time it is. Social media? But too many came out though. Five of Swords. So this could be your justice as well. Okay, because there's somebody here. Somebody here wanted to keep you trapped in that Two of Swords energy. And they were willing to do whatever the fuck it took to keep you there. But again, like I said, this is what I was getting from this card. That you were like, I don't know why. I got to go. This person's like, no, stay. And you're like, no. But you don't have no clothes on. You ain't got no bag. You ain't got nowhere to live. It's good. Don't worry about me. And you dipped. Oh my God. Spirit says like these people were like, where the fuck she think she going? Where the fuck you think he going? They'll be back. But no, because things are being balanced out. Why? Because you did the unbelievable work of healing and releasing and controlling your emotions and staying grounded. Okay? Protecting your energy. Okay? And this person's mad because we do have the Four of Swords as well. So this person's pissed that now you get this, like this bout. This is like your, I'm hearing your calming season, your sleeping season. Like you get to rest. You get to rest. That's basically what it's giving. Like you get to rest finally. I just saw the Six of Pentacles. It was legal. So maybe you are fucking going through some shit, dude. Because now we got justice and legal. What's this legal? Let's just clarify that. What's this legal, Spirit? The Queen of Wands? Maybe you're in this Queen of Wands and or maybe they came for a Queen of Wands and... What is this legal? What's this legal? The Hierophant. Is there like a fake contract or some type of contract, right? Or some type of illegal documents or something? Or somebody lied or something on a Queen of Wands? Or tried to lie on a Queen of Wands? I kind of wanted to go like this. Okay? So maybe somebody tried to say that you're not the Queen of Wands, right? That you're not out here. That you're not out here operating in loving energy. That you're not out here... Okay. If you're a female, okay, if you are my ladies, I'm speaking to my ladies right now. You could have had somebody that went to the courts and said that you were not capable of doing something. So then they could be able to do it. Maybe this Five of Swords energy. Because it literally came out like this. Well, she came out like in between that. So like I said, this person was going to do anything and everything to continue to have you in this cycle of, you know, the Two of Swords energy. Being in your head, being stressed out, emotionally stressed out. Spirit says stressed. Oh my God, now I want to cry. Stress past your limit. Like, I just got so sad. I just got so sad. Ugh. Whoever this Five of Swords energy is, ugh. Just nasty. Just a nasty, nasty person. Whoever the fuck it is. It's Five of Swords energy, okay? Put the people where they got to go. Because I'm not feeling, it's just energy, right? But I don't know, I don't get a pull on anything. But like, whoever this Five of Swords energy is, they're just a mean old thing. Just a mean old thing. Like Spirit said, willing to do anything and everything to have their way. And if they feel that you don't deserve whatever the fuck they think you don't deserve, then they're going to do anything and everything to make sure that you don't get that. But see, this is why it's backfiring on this motherfucker. Because you did the work, collective. And I feel like whoever this Five of Swords energy is, they can, like I said earlier, thank you, Spirit. Like I said, they are in awe. It's like, this is what I'm hearing. You mean to tell me that this is it? It's done? We can't fuck with her no more? That's what I'm getting. We can't touch her? I'm hearing off limits. You're off limits to somebody. Bro, a gnat. You are off limits to somebody. Someone can't spy on you. Someone can't come for you. Someone, they just cannot. I feel like, thank you, Spirit. Oof. I feel like if Spirit told this person to back the fuck up, right? Like leave him alone, right? And this person, I was about to say she. I was just about to say she. I don't know, y'all. But this Five of Swords energy was like, what do you mean back up? Oh, you mean for real, for real? Wait, you mean to tell me that I can't attack them no more? I can't do this, I can't do that? No. I can't lie on them? I can't? No. No. And so this person can't believe it. And I honestly think that you are the least of their worries, because they went to court and lied on you to be able to gain something, to be honest. Something that probably was yours. So they were probably saying that you were a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Even though, no, you're not the Queen of Wands. I feel like somebody might have even investigated you. Might have checked you out, saying like, wait, let's go, before we listen to this Five of Swords energy, let's go see, make sure that that Queen of Wands is upside down. And when they show up, you were more right up than right up. And they're like, you see how he has his, hold on. Yeah, and you see how he has his finger on his head, and he's like, wait, I thought you said that the Queen of Wands wasn't right up, and you're more right up than right up. So this is probably going to be the justice that's coming in. Okay? So let's go to Winter's End. It says, regeneration, rebirth, positive outcome. What's that about? Seven of Swords. This was the one that fell first. Another fucking sneaky shit.
That's for curly fries, but it was free, so I didn't complain.
Thank you, baby.
Thank you.
Secrets? Maybe somebody, okay, so we're clarifying winter's end, right? Generation, rebirth, positive outcome. But with this coming out first, I feel like somebody's trying to stop this from you having this positive outcome. Okay, they don't want you to have this positive outcome. Like you finding out that they lied on you. Like you didn't already know, says Spirit. Right? But this is just how dumb. This is what I'm saying. I don't be like, oh yeah, you know, they do not know what they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They know. You can forgive them and release them and never have to deal with these people again. But let's not act like they don't know. They know. They know. And this person, this could be somebody that you trusted. Okay, this could be somebody that you trusted, and now that, thank you, Spirit, now that everything is coming out, they might want to be like, fuck, let me hide up in here so collective don't know that I partook in this situation as well. I lied to them too, or I co-signed with the lie, is what this is giving. And it was also, you wouldn't have this positive outcome, this brand new beginning. And you having this brand new beginning means you finding out some shit about whoever the fuck these motherfuckers are. Okay? Winter's End, Spirit, what's that? I can't make it up, dude. Mira, what did I just say? I can't make it up. I just said it. I just said it. Things are coming out. And you're going to find out who these people were. And maybe you might, like if it's 5 of them, right? You're like, okay, I knew about you, and I knew about you, but I didn't know about you two. The fuck? Oh, stay grounded. Stay grounded. Remember all this healing you've done, okay? Because you're here now. You're right here. Okay? This is your heart. That's how you're operating right now. Okay? Don't lose all this hard work that you've done when Spirit puts all these motherfuckers in your face. Okay? Ooh, I'm hearing it might hurt. It might. I don't know. Yeah, look at that. Again, you didn't have anything. You didn't have nothing. Not a bag, no money, no job, no friends. No, you had nothing. Nothing. And you left anyways. And you took the hardest road to get where you're at right now. You took the hardest road to get here. Okay? And Spirit says you ate it up. You ate it up. I feel like that's another reason why this person really just you. Because you're not, nothing stops you. Nothing stops you. And I feel like that's another thing this person says, like, fuck, I did this, and we did this, and I did that, and fuck, collective is still going. Where the fuck is the off button on her ass, on his ass? Because they're like the fucking Energizer Bunny. They just keep going and going and going, and you're like, yeah. I'm very resilient. And we had that word resilient, I think, on 2 or 3 of the cards that came out. What's this? Oh. And that's where you're at. Because you're here now. And that's the reason why this motherfucker in the 5 of Swords cannot touch you. Or this motherfucker in the 7 of Swords. I feel like they're in the 2 of Swords now. Maybe 3 then. Maybe 3. Celebrated way too early, bitch. We gonna... See, this is what I'm getting, like... Like, we fuck collective up. They're done. We already told the courts, you know, that they're like this Queen of Wands in reverse, that they don't take care of their kids, that they're delusional, that they're talking crazy, you know, and they're doing this and they're doing that. We already told. So we getting what we getting. I don't know what it is. I was going to say money. We're getting this money. That's what I was going to say. But I don't know what it is that you're dealing with in court. Or you might not even know that you might have to go to court. Right? Because they could have lied on you. Right? But again, this is giving like the math is not mathing. Okay? And these bitches were so sure that whatever the fuck they said, because look, we got the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and the 2 of Swords. I feel like they were trying to stop this King of Pentacles from coming in as well. I don't know, Spirit's taking me back to look at that again. Yes, thank you. Yeah, because they knew that you were, yeah. They knew that if you find out who you really are, right? Confirmation, did you guys hear my refrigerator crack? Right? Then that means that you were in your power, that you were in perfect alignment. Right? And then that means that blessings come in. And because you suffered so much when it comes to love, right? And this is not love from a partner only. This is love in relationships with friends, family, romantic partners, okay? It hasn't gone great for you in the love department overall. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like this 5 of Swords energy wanted that. Wanted everything canceled out for you. Like, they wanted you like this the whole fucking time. And I feel like with the Empress being the first card, they knew, whoever the fuck this is, they knew that you were that girl. That's what I heard. That you were that girl. Okay? And they were so like, I'm hearing we're in the money. We're in the money. They were so confident. Thank you, Spirit. They were so confident that whatever they were planning, whatever plot they had going on was going to work. Again. So they could have said you're delusional. They're the ones that are delusional for thinking that that shit is going to work when they knew the whole time who the fuck you were. Right? So this means that they should have known that God was going to come in, you know what I'm saying, and smack their hand. Like, what the hell are you doing? Right? But you're the one that's not right up here. Again. Your past person could be involved. We've been picking this up where your past person could have been your person, but they're not. They're like a fallen twin flame or just not. I feel like they might have been offered something, right? And it sounded good or it looked good on paper, but at the end it really wasn't shit. Because look what came out. I'm going to put them all back, but this is very interesting. We got Judgment. The 5 of Cups, okay? Divine Partner, Emotional Manipulator, and the 10 of Swords. They were supposed to be your divine partner, but they fucked it up. They stepped in shit. They didn't know. Thank you, Spirit. It came out anyways. Yeah. They didn't know what to do with this jewel that Spirit gave them. They didn't know what the hell to do. They didn't know what to do. Yeah. Of course they didn't. Right? They didn't know what to do with... Ugh, fuck. This person could be... Because this is what I was going to say, too. With this card, right? This one, if you see on the bottom what it says, I don't know if you can y'all see? I don't know. It's the clear. It says regeneration, rebirth, and positive outcome. So what this is giving me is that whoever this fucking... look, it's energy vampire at the last card and the 7 of swords, the first card. This could... This could very much be a past person that joined this 5 of swords energy. And this 7 of swords energy to come for you. Because, you know, it's very interesting. I said like 5 or whatever, right? But look, we have the 5 of swords, the vampire, and the 7 of swords. And there's 3 bitches here. Okay? But I feel like because your past person sees that you're radiant, right? You're looking all the way good. Oh, then that means that they are going to get what we try to take. So let me go back in there with some emotional manipulation like I used to do. And so then that way, oh, I'll become this King of Pentacles. That's why Spirit kept showing it to me. Yep. Look, so they had you like this, right? So they knew you were the Empress the whole time. Then they had you like this for however long they had you, right? Because your past person was trying to be a fucking King of Pentacles, which, bitch, you could never, right? But see, this is what you did. They thought you were asleep the whole time. They slept on you. They slept on you because they thought, yeah, Collective ain't about shit. She out here sleeping. She ain't doing nothing. She ain't this, she ain't that. So it's going to be easy to go to the courts and lie on her. I don't know why I keep saying her. Okay? I don't know. And now your past person is looking around and saying, like, bitch, we about to get in trouble. I just heard we about to go to jail. That's what I heard. Bitch, we celebrated too motherfucking early, bitch, because everything is coming out into the light. So I feel like your past person does not want you to know that they were involved. And again, like I said, like you didn't already know. There could be energies still that you don't know that were involved. And again, that could break your heart. Or maybe this could even break your heart. Because maybe you're like, yeah, my ex is such a douchebag. He was like this and he was like that. She was like this and she was like that. But, wow. Look at healing. It says, reconnecting with your true nature. This is why they want to come back. Right here. Okay, they are fiending for this shit. They are fiending for this. This is what they're coming back for. But Spirit says, no, thank you. No, I'm good. Thank you. Look. You see what I'm saying? They're not coming back. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. This bitch doesn't even want to show their real face. I just heard they're still on demon time. Yeah. But they're not gonna have nowhere to hide, says Spirit. I'm listening to that song, but just that little piece. It says, but now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. Why do you got healing, Spirit? Wow. Yeah, you're having a brand new beginning, dude. And wow. Too many. Why do hella keep falling out, but look who fell out? Yeah, there's nowhere to hide. And this is, again, remember this came out earlier? So again, people think that this is a secret. And Spirit probably showed you. Again, like I always say, Spirit most definitely showed you. Mira. This is like you're planning for the future, just a new beginning. You know, I just heard starting fresh. It came out anyways. You're about to find out all these motherfucking secrets. The Hermit. Maybe you should stick to yourself at these times. Maybe because, I don't know, these motherfuckers are fucking unhinged and delusional. You don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. Social media again. Maybe they're spying on you, right? To see. To see, right? If what they were doing was working. Because I wouldn't doubt that there's some bibbity bop in this motherfucker. But that shit flew out in reverse. On top of secrets. That means that, again, every secret, every secret, every lie, everything they did or didn't do when it came to you, bitch, everything's coming out. What secrets? The secrets are out. Collective knows who the fuck you are. Okay? And you wanted Collective to be in the Eight of Swords, and they're not. So they could be checking your social media to see if, like, you're eating shit and you're chilling. You're at peace is what you are. And I feel like that's what they hate the most, especially that Five of Swords energy. What I say. Because I was just going to say you're at peace. And that's what they hate the most. Because they're not at peace. They know what time it is. That's what I'm going to title the video. That's all I'm going to put. They know what time it is. Because they sure the fuck do. Yeah. This fucking secrets, whatever they are going to put them here. And you know, with this Ace of Swords and this Ace of Pentacles, whatever secret this is going to put them here and put you here. Oh, the Spirit says right in front of them. Again. Wow. Okay, Spirit. Why we got thinking of you, a loving thought, serendipity? Is this the Sun? This is giving the Sun. Wow, look behind that. We have liberation, breaking free from any negative attachments. Bro, I can't make this up, you guys. I told you, you left. It doesn't matter if you packed bags or not. You left, and that's that. You didn't give no explanation. Exactly. And you're winning now. Because you listened to divine guidance. You listened to you were obedient, is what it was. Spirit told you to go left, you went left. Spirit said, be still, you were still. Go right, go up, go down. You did everything right. You made all the right turns and the left ones. Why do we have thinking of you? Serendipity. Wow. Passion. Someone's thinking of you with a lot of passion. I feel like this is a very, hold on, too many chariot. I'm sorry. What was I going to say? Wow, social media came out anyways. Or maybe you do something on social media and that shit's about to blow up. Because that's the third time and it came out already. Maybe you do something on social media or whatever it is you do. Look, we have Innocent, the Knight of Swords, and the Star. Didn't I say you were supposed to be a superstar? Didn't I tell you that? And yeah, you're innocent in some shit. You're innocent in something. Again, like somebody is looking. Someone's looking over there and saying like, well, how come on paper it says that Collective, right? But I went to go investigate on Collective, and it's actually the total opposite. Okay? And this is coming in fast. Message fast. We did see the Eight of Wands as well. But somebody, okay, you know what I'm getting with this is, I feel like, okay, So we're clarifying thinking of you, okay? This one. But I am feeling that, so passion came out first, right? And then it was, the Star, the Knight of Swords, and the innocent. Yeah, you're innocent. Innocence and social media. But with this innocence card, you know what I'm getting? Again, this is your justice. Finding love, finding passion, finding romance. Somebody to look at you for who you really are and like coming forward and telling you. Maybe they peep out your social media and think like, wow, they're this, they're that, they're so great, they're so this, and they're so that. Why do we have thinking of you, is it? Yeah, thinking of you, Spirit. What's thinking of you? 9 of Cups. Somebody thinks that they have a future with you. Somebody's like, you know what? I keep looking at Collective. They're so beautiful. They're so hot. They're so smart. They're so this, they're so that. They're like magic, I'm hearing. Like somebody just sits back and looks at your social media like, oh my God. This can definitely be a union. This definitely can be something I would want to do. I want to invest my time in. I want to give this and that too. Oy. Let's see liberation. Breaking free from any negative attachments. What's that? Wow. This is what you broke free from. Okay. Wow. You saw how that flew out? Look. Yep. You're like, back the fuck up with that fake shit. Yeah. You smell a rat when you see one. I got liberation, Spirit, please and thank you. Wow. That put you in the Queen of Pentacles. Y mira. But this fell out in reverse. Temperance. What did I say? Bro, that's what I was saying in the beginning of the video, right? That maybe you're being asked to just, go with the flow. When I told you, when I was like, wow, I like how the smoke is, from the sage. And I told you maybe that's significant. Maybe you're being asked to just go with the flow. Oh, you don't know about this. So then maybe either two things. Either whatever you're doing on social media is about to put you in the Queen of Pentacles energy, or whatever the fuck this is. Because we do have secrets. So there could be some shit that you don't know about that's going to put you here. That's why this is in reverse. You don't know. You don't know. And because you don't know, you separate, again, that 6 of swords, right? Rowing away without knowing nothing, without having nothing. You had no clue. All you knew is that you needed to get the hell away and work on yourself. And that's what you did. Okay, so you're being asked to go with the flow. I heard you're being summoned. You're being summoned, so don't be scared. Okay? Liberation, Spirit. Okay. You can be in a connection right now, okay? And you might be asking Spirit, is this my person? Is this my person? Is this my person? Because I don't want to waste my time. Is this my person? Because, gosh, Spirit, you already know what I've been through. You saw my last girlfriend. Fuck. I don't even want to talk about it because it makes me mad. You know how my ex-husband was like. Spirit, please, is this my person? Is this my person? I feel like your intuition is not like helping you out in this one. And I feel like because Spirit just wants you to trust it. Spirit wants you to trust what you're feeling. Because believe it when I tell you. God saw. He saw. He saw what these bitches did. He saw what these bitches talked about. Regardless if you saw it or not, he saw. And that's all that matters. And when Spirit saw that you did nothing, that you didn't attack, that you didn't come for them, that you stayed in healing energy and you were minding your P's and Q's and staying on your path. So that's why now you're being asked to trust what you're feeling. If the person that you are in this connection with right now, okay? Every time you're with them, you're like, oh my God, it feels good. Like oh my God, I'm just like, I just got goosebumps too. You know when you're like in high school and you get your very first boyfriend and you're like, oh my God, he kissed me, he held my hand. It's like, that's how I feel. And I feel like that's how you feel when you're next to this person. My heart is racing. Like you get excited when they call you and you get excited when they text you. Follow that feeling. Again, just go with the flow. Okay? Because at the end of the day, maybe that's what Spirit wants. Spirit wants you to trust yourself and trust what you're feeling. And if like what you're feeling in here tells you, yes, it feels good. Every time I'm around this person, it feels like this when I'm around this person. Then that's what it is, honey. Okay? That's what it is. So just, again, go with the flow. This person, hey, let's go to a dinner and a movie. Let's. They don't call you in 3 days. Cool. Then they call you again. They're like, hey, let's go do this. Cool, let's. They don't call you for 2 days. Then send a text. Hey, how you doing? I just wanted to say, I hope you have a good morning and a good week. God bless. Bye. You. Right? Because I'm feeling like this, whoever this King of Cups is, Knight of Cups. Sorry, I said King of Cups. You guys, okay, I'm going to be real. Whoever this is, every time they come around you, they're nervous. I feel nervous. I feel anxious. Like, I feel like my heart's about to pop out of my chest. I feel, okay, this person wants to give you this cup of love so bad. Okay? But again, maybe this has to completely clear up before this really comes together. You know what I'm saying? And I was picking that up at another read too. We got the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. So maybe going within as well, right? Just going within, like maybe not asking God anymore if this is your person. Maybe just saying things like, okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit is saying, instead of asking if this is your person, trust your feeling, right? Trust that how you feel here. Okay? And if you go within and you ask God to protect it. Ask God to bless it. Okay? And if you start to see that maybe this person wouldn't call you in 3 days, but now they're like, if they don't call you every day, but now they are texting you every day, then that's another way you can discern. Thank you, Spirit. You can discern and say like, oh, wow, they're really coming now. They're really, they're really like trying to hang out and trying to do this and trying to do that. Yeah, because you see how we're clarifying this card. It says liberation, breaking free from negative attachments. So obviously, any next connection you have, Spirit's not going to send you someone karmic. Why? Because we have 4 cards that say healing and releasing. So this means that you've done the work, honey. You know what's up. And with intuition being in reverse, I feel like Spirit just wants you to trust yourself now. Maybe it was a situation where like, I'm sorry, this just confirmed something for me. Okay, maybe like you used to be in a situation where you needed to go where you needed to know where it was going, and if it was going somewhere, right? You needed to know right then and there, and you needed to make it. You needed to make it official right then and there, right? And if it wasn't, then you would probably be the one to call and text like, hey, let's go out. Hey, let's do this. Hey, let's do that. Right? And maybe you could be kind of still there. And so maybe that's why your intuition is like not allowing you to like see, or because Spirit wants you to feel, to trust. Thank you, Spirit. To trust this. This is how your heart is. Spirit is telling you to trust that. Okay? Trust that. Because it's never going to steer you wrong. Like the way you feel, trust it. 4545, as I said that, like trust it. If it feels so great when you're hanging out with this person, trust that feeling. Keep going. Just let it flow. Okay? Let it flow. Also, when somebody comes around you and you're like, I feel like this person wants to grow with you. They want to, I'm hearing foundation. They want to set the foundation for amazing things to happen. Oh no. But, like I was telling you guys in the other read where I spoke to that person that was like upset about their little brother getting married. Just him talking about his younger brother wanting to get married, the way he spoke, I'm like, ugh. I don't even want to be your homie. I don't even want to be your friend. Like, ew. Like, who talks like that? You know what I'm saying? So immediately you get that. You're like, ugh. And sometimes you don't listen, right? Sometimes you still want to give that person like the benefit of the doubt. But then when you give that person the benefit of the doubt, they do exactly what what gave you the ick to begin with, but more. Okay? And if this person is not doing that, then trust your gut. The Eight of Pentacles wanted to come out. Trust yourself. We have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. You have elevated. You moved and the Empress. Okay? The Empress, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Like, or this person sees you as their Queen of Cups. Anything else, Spirit, for liberation? They see you as this. This is what goes on in their mind. Again, so like I said, this person can be like, I'm going to see what messages we have in the Akashic Truth Oracle deck card, and then I'm going to call it, y'all. But they make you nervous. You make them nervous. You make them nervous. So again, just go with the flow, because I feel like whenever you guys do come together or whatever, they're slowly but surely going to start like, I can't make it up. What does this say? What does that say? Trust in yourself. It says, you've got this. You've worked hard to get this far. And you have the ability to create things you desire. Learning to trust in yourself and your abilities will take you to your highest timeline. Bro, I can't make it up. I can't. Like, it's impossible. Okay? I can't make it up. So that's what I'm saying. You need to learn to trust yourself. Okay? Hold on to me. Wait. You need to learn to trust yourself. Whatever if you want to go right, but something inside of you is telling you, nah, don't even move, then don't move. Do not. Okay? Don't second guess yourself. Don't question yourself. And this goes for anything, to be honest. Because I was talking about that Danny Lane song, right? Take It Easy. You might want to hear that song. I don't know. There could be a message in there for you. Or it's about to get easy for you. You're about to be taking it easy. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. With your man or your girl, right? With this money, a career, a business, I'm hearing. Yeah, no. I mean, shoot. Right? Right? I know. Right? And we got the King and Queen of Pentacles. Whoever the fuck thought that they were going to become the King of Pentacles, I'm hearing somebody else done took your spot. Expand your own business. You're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world and endless possibilities. Possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It is time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It is time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. Like I was saying in the beginning of the video, go for what you want. If you want to be a dancer, then take dance lessons. Or you're a choreographer, then go apply at a studio. Even if it's just giving your time. Okay? Even if you're not going to get paid for it, you're gonna get the experience. That's what you want, right? And then maybe later you can open your own dance studio. I mean, shit, you're going to be in the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay? Courageous heart. It takes courage to follow your heart, especially when the path is unknown. Your heart knows the way. Trust it and let it lead you to your true destiny. Go with the flow and trust yourself. Oh my God, I want to cry. And why does this look the same? Look at their heart. And then here. Consider the options. You've narrowed your focus to the desired outcome, and you might be missing a bigger opportunity. Open up and let the universe send you the highest possible results. You see what I'm saying? So you know what I'm getting? Like, let's use that dance analogy again, right? What if you are a choreographer? You can choreograph like a play, let's say, right? That's a lot, right? But you could choreograph that shit. But you're like a dance teacher at some high school. No offense if you are, okay? I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is that you're just thinking so tiny by being in that high school. When you can be off in New York, let's just say, you know, what's it called? Oh my God, what's that word? I just used it. Choreographing a play, right? Making money. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, don't sell yourself short. Trust yourself. You're like, you know what? Again, I ain't got shit, but I'ma fucking start rowing my ass away to fucking New York to become a choreographer. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, final messages here, Spirit, please, and thank you. Wow. Have faith. I'm listening. Now they always say congratulations. Congratulations, collective. I don't know. And 5353 when I said that. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet still you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. And it's an eagle. Ancestors. Wow. All right, y'all. Your questions for the pentacle. Oh my God. For what's it called? For the pendulum, y'all. I don't know. Y'all, I need to go to sleep is what the fuck I need to do. Okay? I'm out here doing the do when I should be sleeping. I just kidding. Damn, y'all. Y'all did that shit. Y'all did that shit. Now I don't even remember what I was gonna title the video. Oh my god. That's what I'm gonna title it then. You did that shit. Nah. But you did though. Alright. Holy Spirit. Yes, the Lord. Alright, y'all. It looks like that's a no. Yeah. So that's gonna be a no. Okay. I hope you got the answer you wanted. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Mwah. Till next time. Bye.